What's up, everybody? It is early in the morning. Um, as y'all can see, I got some marigold seeds that need to be collected. Um, my strawberries look a hot mess. As usual this time of year, hot as it is, but look at this. Thing's making a strawberry. Ain't that something? So, that's that. Uh, they are growing some new leaves, though, down in there. Like I said, strawberries do this, y'all. It's so hot. Ugh. But anyway, I wanted to show this. My roselle has begun getting its calyxes. That one too. Not that one yet. This one too. What I have noticed is when just about all of the stem is red, it'll start making its calyxes. Like you notice how this stem is kind of splotchy. I can kind of see a tiny one at the top. But yeah. So that's how you can kind of tell when you're going to start getting your, because that's the part you actually use there. The beans look a mess. They go in the seed. I'm letting them. I'm just the pods that's on there. They go all be seeds, cause them beans are spent. I planted those early in the spring, and it's been so hot that they pretty much done. I may sow me some more seeds for the fall though. Watermelons looking pretty good. I had a few that just didn't. They didn't want to take, but look at that. And these aren't Charleston Grays, even though this looks something like a Charleston Gray. It's a Bradford watermelon. It's out of South Carolina too. You can see that melon in there. Here's another one right there. Here's another one there. There's another one in there hanging. I had one over there that I lost. It got blossom end rot on it. Let me show y'all what that looks like, because I just took it off yesterday. There's one right there. But yeah, when they look like that on the end, just take them off. They're not going to do nothing. I don't see any females. There's another one. But yeah, here's another one. So yeah, if they kind of hurry up lies, I said I don't see any females. There's one. So I'll hand pollinate that. You can tell it just opened too, because the petals aren't all the way open. So yeah, that's the watermelons. My greens, I sprayed them with BT, so it has slowed them from getting eaten up a little bit. The bugs have slowed down a little bit. I got to get on a ladder and get all those. That's the only thing about growing on bamboo poles that's so tall. It's harvesting. But then when your bamboo poles get weak at the bottom and a storm knocks them over, then you can just come down here and you can just reach down and harvest. But a lot of those I'm saving for seed. Those are Kentucky Wonders. When it fell, it didn't kill the plants, so it's all good. When the plants die, I'll pull all that out and put new poles. Bamboo poles last about, I don't know, 2 years or so, maybe 3. It just kind of depends. They usually rot off at the bottom. That's what happens. Here's some more tomatoes coming on. This one kind of has a little blossom end rot on it, but the other ones seem okay. You can see my Everglades tomato, just ridiculous. And Everglades tomatoes, you have so many tomatoes. A lot of them is just, they've been cooked by the sun because they got ripe and I wasn't out here to get them. So I got one little eggplant. Ooh, I'm trying to, that was my only eggplant from seed. I'm trying to baby them and get them to maybe give me one eggplant so I can save seeds. I redid this bed and I sowed, I think this is sprouting broccoli, but I got a volunteer tomato coming up too. But yeah, I sowed sprouting broccoli. I hadn't sowed anything in this bed. So what I'm going to do is I got some purple kohlrabi seeds. And I actually have quite a few of these seeds, but I'm finna sow them all. And the reason I'm going to sow them all is because these seeds, and you see I just sprinkled them on top. Brassica seeds, there's no need to bury them. You're wasting your time. You can just sprinkle them on top. They're so small. They don't really need to be buried. If you want, you could come in here and kind of just, do that. And just kind of, but they don't, you can sprinkle them on top, water them in. That's that. If you burying anything like collards, turnips, broccoli, any of that stuff in the brassica family, you wasting your time. Just sprinkle them and go. See, I had some garlic come up. This okra, you can bury okra the same way you can tomatoes apparently, because it's 4 inches of this under the soil. Volunteer tomato. So I'll water those in. You can see how big this okra has gotten. Where you coming from? A party? What kind of party? Where was the party at? I didn't authorize. Excuse me, sir. He is so disrespectful. But you can tell my okra. Can you tell this has some okra pods down in there? Can y'all tell? So, yeah, that okra's real big. This okra is real big, and I got these seeds from Barefoot Gardening. This was her green okra that I got seeds from. I got some burgundy okra over there. I got one pod that I'm gonna let go to seed. This right here, that's black creme, that's black cherry, and both of them have now intertwined into one behemoth of a plant. I mean, it's just, and y'all bear with me in this camera, cause I will be getting I'm getting another camera. It's on the way, people. Because this one, apparently, I've worked it to death. But you can see how many black cherry tomatoes in there. All those are ready today. I need to pluck all of those. You can look in there and see all of those. And then the side thingy just, like for some reason, it just shot out new growth. Like crazy new growth. Look at all them tomatoes. All that. And sometimes I miss them and the sun cooks them. And they not... and it never quits setting fruit. You can see it's still setting fruit. These are okra right here too. They're not getting the same amount of sun, so they're not as big. But I do see where some pods are coming in right there. So your okra doesn't have to be as big as a tree to make pods. That kale is coming out. This might stay, maybe. It's still looking good from when I sprayed the BT. I don't see any worm damage on this, and that's bouncing back too. That is giving up the ghost on me. I think it's just too hot. It's not. It's not having it. You see how pathetic it looks. I mean, it's trying in the middle, but it just looks like it's just cooking. Like it just don't look good. And no matter what I do, the leaves and stuff just keep dying. So it's coming out. I don't have time to fight with that. My celery, I still need to collect the seeds on this. I'll do that maybe today, since I'm out here kind of early. This is another Roma type tomato. It's probably another San Marzano. So I need to tie that up a little better. And P. Smith, I'm going to get you your seeds. San Marzanos do not have a lot of seeds in the middle of them. And I don't want to send you just 2 seeds. And I'm probably going to end up sending you an email saying the same thing. But I don't think that I'm not going to send them. I am going to send them. You will have them in plenty enough time to plant them for your spring garden. Because, like I said, I don't want to send you just 2 seeds. I want to send you, a nice amount of seeds. My peanut plant is just taking off. And I got turmeric in there as well. But yeah, my peanut plant it's just taking off. I have more than one peanut plant. That's another one right there. And I had one in here, but it might have died. Yeah, I think it didn't get enough sunlight, so it died. Um, let's see, what else can I show you guys this morning? Um, everything over here is just looking the same. Like, I need to harvest you. You about to dry up on the plant. That's just how hot it's been. Like, it's fine in the morning, but then in the evening it's like a scorcher. Here's some more okra. This okra is very tall. It gets a lot of sunlight. And it's starting to show like it's going to put on some pods, which is good. Yeah. And I got some peppers down here too. I think these are poblano's. I'm not for sure. One of the flowers. Did that flower come off too? I guess that flower fell off too. I had 2 flowers on here. But anyway, I suppose it'll make peppers. Let's see. What else? Oh, I planted a jicama in there to see if it would sprout. You can plant jicamas like that. It's still firm, so maybe it's putting out some roots. All those are pomegranates. See, y'all see what I'm talking about, this camera? Like, that's ridiculous. Anyway, avocados. That's 2 different avocados. Aloe. These are calamundins. If you remember, I had them in a smaller pot before. And I think I'm going to do a video on calamundins. People tend to have a problem with them. I had never grown them, and now that I've grown them, I see what people's problem is. Blackberries. This is a lady cream pea. Some kind of way a seed got over here. Have no clue how. I got kumquats growing at the bottom of my figs. I need to dig those out. I got a kumquat over there. I put those seeds in there just to see if they would come up. They did. But everything over here is looking the same. The figs are just about... The figs are gone off the fig trees. But they're about to drop their leaves. That's why the leaves look so yellow. This Celeste fig may give me some more figs maybe. It kind of looks like it wants to. Either that or it's going to grow some more. One or two. After your blackberry canes fruit, that's what they look like. They start dying back. You can cut that cane off. It'll be dead next year. It's not going to come back. That's for flora canes, not primer canes. Primer canes fruit on first year wood. Flora canes fruit on second year wood, if I'm not mistaken. So that's what I have there. Your regular blackberries, your hybrids and stuff are going to be primer cane. Like all these hybrids, they make it Arkansas, like them Arkansas Primark Freedoms and all them varieties. A lot of your thornless varieties, fruit on first year wood. So let's see what we got back here. The peppers back here looking nice. They're not fruiting yet. But they looking good though. I have one kind of chewed. I moved that one. It was getting chewed up where it was. But these are they're looking pretty good. I got peppers over there too. Garlic in those. Tomatoes. This is a shade gardens, by the way. I planted both of these beds. I redid them. You can see they're full. And I planted them. I don't see any germination yet, but I just started watering them yesterday, so they're not gonna germinate in one day. You can see this tomato in the shade garden. It's taller than me. It's making blossoms now, but I don't even know what variety this is. But it's making blooms up here, so hopefully it'll set some fruit. They don't look the best. I don't know, them leaves. Something about that. That's pest damage of some sort. Like something's been gnawing on them. But yeah. I figured it out. But yeah, I planted the Avenger garlic that Carolina Gardner sent me there. What did I plant here? Extra dwarf pak choi. That's what I planted there. And later on today, I'm going to plant, let's see, Color Rock Out sent me tatsoi mustards. That, I'm going to plant that there. There's one pepper in there. I think I'm going to move that pepper and plant another brassica over there. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to plant in those spots. And I might plant some brassicas in between these peppers. Y'all know I don't never plant nothing. Like, see, to me, I feel like that could be another plant. Or a few plants. Y'all know I don't plant nothing that far apart. Let's see, let me go over here and show y'all where I moved the fruit trees are doing fine, y'all. I know I didn't show you, but they doing fine. I moved the, yeah, I don't mind my French drain pipe. Moved the turmeric over here. I probably haven't shown the turmeric in a while. It actually really loves being over here. If you see how big it is. These are my pigeon peas that Dan Permaculture Food Forest sent me. This is at my shoulder, and I'm 5'8". This one's been over a little bit, but this one's kind of, it's at my waist. And like I said, I'm 5'8", so this one will be taller than me in here in just a minute. They are still in pots. They will go on the ground, people. But I'm kind of a planner, and I like to kind of plan where my stuff goes. That just looked like a volunteer tomato, but there is ginger in there. It takes ginger a while to come up. So I'm waiting on that ginger to come up. But y'all, the turmeric. And I grew these turmeric in pots because I figured it'd be easier to dig them up. But yeah, the turmeric seems to like it back here. Show y'all the bananas, and then I think we're gonna wrap. So here's the bananas. The bananas are growing well. I fed, y'all saw I put a bunch of fertilizer in here when I put the bananas in the ground. But I also put fruit up under here. So fruit that the squirrels and, well, actually some of my fruit fell out of my pear trees before time. Speaking of squirrels, there's a squirrel running over my head right now. But yeah, these are dwarf Cavendish, if anybody wants to know. And as y'all can see, this tree don't want to die. So every day I come over here, well, not every day, but like once a week, I come over here and pluck all this crap off. Because eventually I want you to die. That's what I want you to do. But you're not going to grow back into a tree. You can cancel it. But yeah, all this little green growth, it sprouts. All this stuff. When you cut down a tree, it don't just automatically die. If its roots are still good, it'll keep living. So yeah. But that's why I'm gonna have to keep this. Like I got a weed eater around this. But this leaf just uncurled yesterday. That's why it's so bright. You see it's one. This will probably uncurl today. That'll probably uncurl tomorrow. That's the newest leaf. That's why it's so bright. Every day one of these is putting out a new leaf. Y'all can see the cicada shells. It's ridiculous. I hate cicadas. Can y'all see down in there at the base? That pup down in there? Not this oak tree that I'm finna snatch the top off of. But down in there right next to it, that pup down in there. So, and these banana leaves are big. For this to be a dwarf Cavendish, whew, a full-size banana, I couldn't imagine. The leaves bigger than that, I guess. But these bananas are so pretty to me. They have inspired me, and I'm going to get 2 different palm trees. Both of them make edible fruits. I'm going to get a wine palm and a jelly palm. And I don't know where I'm going to put them, but I'm going to put them somewhere. I'm kind of liking the little tropical look right here. It's kind of cute. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this might could be my little kind of tropical area. I might put one of the palms on that side, one on that side, and the bananas in the middle. That might create a nice microclimate, so that when the cold comes, yeah, I kind of think I like that idea. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up, y'all. This video is entirely too long as usual. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.